Hello my brothers and sisters, and welcome back to another action-packed episode of Chris the Butcher and Friends. Tonight's video is basically a simple, easy recipe. Obviously you'll do this with a sundry of other things, but mainly probably a roast dinner or a Christmas dinner or any sort of Sunday roast dinner. If you eat on a Wednesday roast dinner, it doesn't matter, does it? You eat it when you want. If you eat something for breakfast, it's for breakfast. Whether it's a T-bone steak or a bowl of cornflakes, innit? If you eat it at breakfast, it's breakfast. Right, train of thought I've lost there. I saw this video on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, just, you flicking through, and it's a channel called Poppy Cooks. And she I think it's about 8,000 subs on YouTube, but don't think she does much on YouTube. She's got like 3.4 million on TikTok and about 350,000 on Instagram. So I think that's where she does her stuff. Either way, I will put a link to the video I watched in the description so you can have a look for yourself. So yeah, basically, it'll be the title anyway, and we're doing Marmite roast potatoes. So basically, this is all you need. I've got some, I didn't go out and buy Marmite. I've still got that. And I'll open the lid, I'll show you. I've smelt it, it smells fabulous. I've hardly used it. I bought it about 18 months ago. Marmite will last forever. If we're going to be in an apocalypse, just fill your cupboards with Marmite. It's the chili one, the dynamite chili one. But if I remember rightly, there was hardly any kick to it. It just tasted of Marmite, which is what we want. And my potato choice is the Tesco's King Edward potatoes. Obviously, I'm not using all them because it's only me going to be eating these, so I'll probably just cook about 3 or 4 pounds of them because I'm a fat bastard. So yeah, so first job is peel some spuds, and as if by magic, they're peeled, cut, and washed. Gonna put some Marmite in it now. Yeah, I love it that you ate it. I love Marmite. What I don't love about Marmite is getting it out of the jar. So what I'm thinking of doing is, oh, it's going everywhere. Getting a lump of Marmite. Oh, you can't see it. Lump of Marmite. Just put it in the pan with a spoon. I've just boiled the kettle as well, so hopefully the hot water will, if you know what I mean. You can already see colour at water, can't you? I'm going to keep some of this water as well to make another sauce to pour over the roast potatoes before I put them in the oven, but that's another story for another video shot. Right, is that going to come out? What? Is that coming off? Oh, yes. Like magic. Like hot knife through butter or hot butter off a spoon. So I'll leave that in there just for a bit, just to help get the rest of that off. Get this onto full power. I'll have to turn the oven on first. Yeah. Idiot. Oven on. Boil these for about 10 minutes and we'll get them in a hot roasting pan of oil. And I'm just going to tell you now, because I probably won't be able to do it on camera after safely anyway. I've got a cup there. I've got a big lumped tablespoon of that dynamite Marmite in there. And I'm going to use some of the water there when it's boiled, when it's ready. I'm going to make a sauce with that. So you probably won't see me do it, because otherwise I might end up with 3rd-degree burns, because where my sink is and my kitchen, there's no room for my tripod and stuff, and I'm certainly not doing it one-handed. So yeah, that'll be for pouring over the roast potatoes before they go in the oven. Look at that. Don't look very appetising, does it? But oh god, smells orgasmic. Right, our spuds. To be quite honest with you, I've let them boil a bit longer than I expected. But, never mind, I'm going to try this now actually. If I spill it, it goes on the side. I can always wipe it up. That is it. That is all I want in there. Because you don't want it too watery to go in the spuds with the oil. Right, I'll have to really jangle that. But in the meantime, I'm going to drain the spuds, let them cool down, and we're going to warm our oil up in the pan, ready for the oven. Oil. Our oil is screaming hot. And there it is. In our trusty roasting tin. I'm going to get my spuds, which have been cooling down. I've cooked these far too long. But look at the infusion of the Marmite in them. Oh, shit, try not to splash it all over yourself, that hot oil. Honest to God. Let's see if we can get these flat. I don't want them to fall apart. That's the problem. Because like I said, I cooked them too long. I cooked them far too long. I took them about 5 minutes longer than I should have done. But they'll definitely be... They're still hot then. They're definitely going to be fluffy in the middle, aren't they? Eh? That is for damn sure. And we've got our Marmite mix. You did actually see me do. I don't know what we should do with it. Should I just use a spoon? Or should I just pour a liquid cup? It's a bit waterier than I expected or wanted. But you know what? Sod it. That'll do. Right, I will probably turn them after about 20 minutes or so, but I think these are going to take about 35 to 40 minutes. I'll let you know when they come out of the oven, because you'll see it at the same time. Right, our roast potatoes have been in for 35 minutes. Now, don't worry if they look burnt, but that's because they probably are. They smell very, very Marmite-y. I did overcook them when I come to, blanching them. As you can see, that one, it just give up the ghost. Look, it's fell apart. Yeah, that's hot. But they do smell good. That one fell in half. But I tell you what, this should be damn tasty anyway. So what I'll do is I'll get them in a bowl, let them cool down, and we're going to get up here and slide them down my gizzard. There they are, brothers and sisters. The Marmite roast potatoes. Now, looking back on what I did today, I could probably do them better. Blanch them less, use less Marmite or less water in the Marmite to coat them. But I've got to tell you, they've come out looking spectacular. Now, they've not got the crispiness on the outside of the roast potato because probably I used too much, Marmite on top. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking Marmite roast potato, isn't it? Oh. Absolutely fluffy as hell in the outside, and a little bit soggy on the outside because it crisped up like I wanted them to. But the smell of Marmite, the taste is fabulous. The Marmite taste is a little bit subdued. But I'll tell you what, they've got a taste like when you've done a roast beef dinner and you mix the roast beef juices and make a gravy and put it in your mashed potato, and that's the kind of taste I'm picking up. So it's got a really good beefy taste. Do you know what? There's absolutely loads of room for improvement on these. We'll get a smaller one out. But right now, my first attempt, the taste is absolutely magical. Oh God. That one there was very, very Marmite, and that was absolutely orgasmic. So what can I say? The Marmite roast potatoes that I nicked the recipe kind of off Poppy Cooks on YouTube, and hers looked a lot crispier than mine. Mine have turned out a bit soggy, but the taste is magical. Lou's just tried a bit, and she said it tastes a little bit of Marmite, but taste mainly of roast potato. Do you know what? She didn't get that second one I had. That was absolutely infused and caked in Marmite. It was magical. Incidentally, if you don't know Lou's got a channel, I'll put a link. The link will be in the description, right? It's always in the description. Lou's channel does Tuesday tea with Connor and stuff like that. And like we said, we've got some in the next few weeks. We've got some things planned, and you're going to need to be subscribed to Lou's channel to find out a lot of what's going on, because I will be doing some, and it'll be running in tandem with Lou's channel as well. So the kind of both channels will be linked together in the sense of, we've done this, what happens next? Well, you have to subscribe to Lou to find out. So if you haven't already, get down there in the description or the show more bar, find Lou's channel, it's right at the top, press subscribe, right? Because otherwise you'll miss a good 50-60% of what's happening in the next 3 weeks. So anyway, them roast potatoes, in my opinion, absolutely banging. I like them. If you like this, press like, comment, share it on your social media, and subscribe. And become a family member of #2CTB, where I fucking love you.